Hey everybody, I hope you're doing really well. It's your main man Anil coming live from Immunity for the Community once again. How you're doing on this amazing day? How you're doing on this Saturday? I'm hoping you're doing really well. And today I'm going to be going through the power of pattern creation and visualization to manifest weight loss on the Write Your Own Story course. That's right. Pattern creation and pattern changing to manifest weight loss on the Write Your Own Story course. So let's go right in. So, how are you getting on with your New Year resolutions, everybody? I want you to drop it in the comment section. Everybody, I want you to drop in the comment section, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. How are you getting on with your New Year resolutions with weight loss? Drop it in there. I'm happy to see all your comments. Just drop it in, like, comment, drop it in there. Okay. Now, some of you might be wondering, why are you going off track? Why is it that after the new year buzz of, it's a new year, I'm going to smash it, I'm going to go after it, da da da, why are you dropping off now? You might be wondering why this is. It's because there's patterns forming. And a lot of us, we have patterns that don't serve us. We have limiting beliefs that act as patterns. We have procrastination that act as patterns. We start going after the goals when we get pushback or we feel like we failed in some way or we've fallen short. Those old patterns start to creep back in. The self-doubt starts to creep back in. The guilt starts to creep back in. The shame, the embarrassment starts to creep back in. And so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to make this very interactive to help you to change the patterns and to create new patterns so that you can manifest weight loss. Now, what I can say on the Write Your Own Story course is that there's no substitute for hard work. You got to put in the work to lose the weight. But one thing I can say is these visualization techniques are going to make it a lot easier for you and a lot better for you using practices like NLP to change your mindset, to flip the switch so that you do follow through on your goals. So let's just take an example. I want you to do a visualization with me now. So I want you to visualize how your week has gone. I want you to visualize your weight loss goals. I want you to see what you ate this week. I want you to see how well you started the week. And then I want you to think of the moment where you go off track. I want you to think of the moment where you had a cake, where you had chocolate, where you had something that was not on your diet. I want you to just really think about that and feel that. And how did that make you feel? How did that make you feel that you were so on track, you were doing really well, and then you relapsed? I want you to think about that relapse. I want you to think about it, feel it. If disappointment comes up, I want you to feel it. If shame comes up, I want you to feel it. Guilt comes up, I want you to feel it. I want you to just own it. And I want you to see that this is just you going off track. I want you to see that every mistake that you make is a redirection to the right path. I want you to see that there is no failure, there's only learning. You either win or you learn. And the more and more that you learn about yourself, the faster you're going to get to your goal. So I want you to see that moment. Now I want you to feel all the feelings about that. I want you to feel how you felt afterwards. Oh no, I went off my diet again. Oh no, I broke my New Year resolutions. Oh no, I've run this pattern again of giving into cake. Now I want you to understand that this is a pattern, and every craving has some sort of pattern, and that every human being has two main forces that they're going either towards or away from. Every human being is going towards pleasure and going away from pain. Now, at some point, you have associated enough pleasure with the junk food to overcome the pain of where you currently feel you are in your weight loss journey. And that pain of you being overweight, you not following through on your goals, it's going to stay there if we don't change this pattern. So I want you to see that this is a pattern. This is not you. This is not your fault. This is a pattern that is not serving you that you can change. I want you to feel, what is that pleasure that you're getting from that pattern? Going for that craving, going for that bag of Doritos, going for the nachos, going for the cake, going for things that you know are not good, but for some reason you keep just eating them. I want you to see what that is. Is it boredom? Is it the fact that it picks you back up when you're having a bad moment? Is it the fact that you are unfulfilled? Is it that you feel that it's a way to reward yourself? I want you to feel that. And I want you to feel now a different way. I want you to feel, what would it feel like if you did follow through? if you didn't give in, if that relapse was just a blip and you carried on and you smashed your goals and you got through the week and you went through the entire week eating clean, eating a variety of healthy foods, getting that variety, but not from the junk food. I want you to feel what that feels like. How would your energy levels be? How would you feel about yourself? How would you feel about your New Year resolutions now? And I want you to compare the two. Now, I want you to see that your craving has a certain level of pleasure to it. Now, what we want to do is we want to use that moment and change the association. So I want you to visualize the pleasure that you get from that junk food, from that slip up that you had. And I want you to feel how you felt. I want you to feel all those good emotions. I enjoyed that. I want you to rub your belly. I enjoyed that. Now I want you to feel a different emotion. I want you to visualize a different scene. I want you to see that you caving in, and you giving in to that craving has now given you more pain of going off track. I want you to see that over and over again will lead to you carrying on in the same way of not following through on your goals. Every time in the middle of the week, you're just about to push through, and then you crave, and then you go into this, and it leaves you with the same level of progress of not achieving your weight loss goal. I want you to feel the pain of that, of weighing in on the Saturday, heavier than what you were last week. I want you to see that moment instead brings you pain of not weighing in less, of not being as healthy, of not lifting your energy levels. I want you to feel that emotion. And I want you to compare the two. And which one do you want? Do you want to go towards the short-term pleasure or the real long-term pleasure of being in shape? I want you to use that pain to now change that moment. Whoosh! I want you to see it again. I want you to see that moment again. You giving in to that craving, you having that piece of cake, you telling yourself it's great, but then showing up on the Saturday, not weighing in as well. Whoosh! I want you to see that again. I want you to associate enough pain, so much pain from not following through on your goal on the Saturday. You're seeing that pain. You're seeing that pain associated now to that moment instead of the pleasure. I want you to see that pain. Whoosh! And there we go. And now the pain has been associated to giving into that craving. Now, instead, here's what we're going to do. We're going to change this formula. We're going to change now the association of pain to following through to now pleasure of following through. I want you to see that new picture. You weighing in on the Saturday, feeling pain because you have gone off track. I want you to see a new pattern. I want you to see that you've associated pleasure to eating healthy, having a variety of foods, fulfilling your human needs. Because ultimately, a lot of junk food, a lot of consumption of junk food is coming from the need for variety. And this is why in the Write Your Own Story course, we promote variety of foods. We don't make it rigid. We promote a variety of water-rich, healthy, nutritious foods to keep you motivated, to keep you interested. Because that need for variety is so important, and that's why people go off track. They do the same thing over and over, they get bored, then they go off track. I want you to see that you've had a variety of food on the Write Your Own Story course. I want you to see this picture now of you having followed through, having had a variety of meals on the Write Your Own Story course, and this new pattern of you showing up on the Saturday, having followed the course, having done 3 workouts in the week, and then seeing the pleasure of you following through. You're lighter, you got higher energy, you look good, you feel good, and that guilt is no longer there. I want you to see that original picture of pain, of guilt, of shame that you craved in. You caved in on your craving for junk food, and it led to you weighing in heavy. And then I want you to see another picture of you following through on your goals, you manifesting weight loss, you overcoming your addictions, your cravings, to then weigh in less the next week, feeling stronger and happier. I want you to see that picture. I want you to see the shame, the guilt. I want you to make it bigger. I want you to make it bigger. And in the corner of that picture, I want you to see that picture of you, happy, fulfilled, abundant, enjoy, love. Whoosh! I want you to see that picture again. I want you to see that picture of the love, the accomplishment, the happiness of you following through, overcoming procrastination, overcoming giving into your cravings, overcoming this negative pattern that hasn't served you. seeing that this relapse was just a blip. It wasn't the biggest thing of all. It wasn't a big deal. It was just one blip on an otherwise good journey. I want you to see that picture. Whoosh! I want you to see that guilt coming away. I want you to see that shame going away, that embarrassment, that low feeling of you not following through, of feeling like you've lost your New Year resolution. You haven't. There's still time. Here's that new picture. You following through on the 3 workouts, the Write Your Own Story course, following a nutritious diet, you having a variety of healthy food, you feeling healthy, vibrant, happy, successful. Whoosh! And now, last one, I want you to see that picture overtaking the guilt and the shame. I want you to eradicate that guilt and shame. I want you to see that amazing picture of you being happy, of you being abundant, of you lifting your pain, of you being in joy, you being in love. See that picture. Whoosh! And there you have it. There you have it. That's how you create a new pattern. Use the two main forces of human nature. We're always going away from pain and going towards pleasure. And ladies and gentlemen, a lot of you have been going away from the pain of going to the gym and addressing the real issue of loving yourself, getting yourself in shape. And on this course, on the Write Your Own Story course, this is what we promote. This is what I promote on Immunity for the Community. A lot of people have associated pain to weight loss because of the work that has to be put in, because of the lack of knowledge, because of so much variety of options, of so many people selling them plans but not actually having the right intentions. I can tell you, having been on the journey myself, the highs and lows, the ups and downs in weight loss, I'm somebody with the right intentions. I'm talking to somebody right now. I'm talking to somebody. I've been there. On the Write Your Own Story course, you're going to have a variety of healthy, nutritious foods, water-rich foods, which are going to give you the energy to last throughout the day. I'm going to show you how you can overcome certain cravings, even the caffeine addiction you might have. And with a water-rich diet, 2 to 3 liters of water a day, replenishing your body, you'll start to lose weight. Here's my social proof. I've been drinking 3 liters of water every day since the new year. I weighed in 12 stone 13 pounds on 30th of December, and today it is what, the 27th of January, and I'm weighing in 12 stone 7. I have been 12 stone 7 now for a week. I've been boxing 3 times a week. I've been following the Write Your Own Story course plan, the gold package, of course, because that's what the gold package is. And I've lost 6 pounds. I've lost all of the weight I gained over Christmas, just having Christmas food, like as a person would do. This is not a course where, we're blaming and we're projecting. This is a course where we're holding you accountable so you can reach that higher level. This is me holding me accountable. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about a balanced lifestyle here. I understand that you're not always going to always have healthy food every single day. But if you follow that 80% rule, 80% good, 20% treat, you will have the winner's mindset. You will have the growth mindset. Because that one treat once every couple of weeks, once a month is okay. Every day is going to accumulate and is going to lead to a snowball effect of you not getting into shape. And we are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with, and we are the average of all the habits and activities that we do. If we're constantly procrastinating, we'll never hit that goal. If we're constantly relapsing, we'll never hit that goal. I'm not here to be all woo-woo and tell you there's no weeds, there's no weeds. I'm here to tell you, here's the problem. Let's pull it out. Let's resolve it. Let's replace it with a serving pattern. Pattern creation. Pattern creation. Now, I'll relate this to my own experience, and I'm going to do something interactive now. So I want you to observe my boxing. I want you to see, what am I doing wrong? Now I want you to see the second one. Now, what was wrong with the first one? Drop it in the comments section. What was wrong with the first one? Did you notice? Let's do it again. Let's go again. That's good. And then I've made that quite obvious, but the first one, I dropped my guard. And that came with practice. I always used to drop my guard. And that's something I learned as I was training with my trainer. on learning boxing, and I've been mastering boxing each week, learning how to defend myself. But if I kept running that pattern and blaming myself, oh, I keep dropping my guard, and I kept making it a big deal, I wouldn't have then done the second pattern, which is keeping my guard up every time I throw one. So it's the same thing. Every pattern that hasn't served you, which has led to failure, is just a pattern. And if you change that and change all of your patterns, that has an amazing effect. That has the effect to then add all together and help you to achieve the winning formula, which is to write your new story. That is the whole point of the Write Your Own Story course, is for you to rewrite all of your past traumas, all of your past failures, see that you are no longer that person anymore, so that you can now write a new story of success, of happiness, of fulfillment, of joy, which is then going to help influence other areas of your life, not just fitness, your relationships, your success, your business, your traveling, your holidays, your love, your feelings, your world, your inner world, everything you're manifesting into this life. That is the whole point of a New Year's resolution. And some of you now, which some people now, you might be wondering why you've gone off track. This will help you to get back on track. This is just a sample of what you will be in for and what you will be offered on the Write Your Own Story course. I'm running the Write Your Own Story course on the bronze, silver, and gold packages. And as I've said, the bronze package is $14.99 for beginners. The silver package is $19.99 for intermediate fitness people. And the gold package is for those who really want to push and get to that next level, $29.99. That is where you're really going to work with me one-to-one, so you can fully channel your inner hero, channel your inner Rocky to write your new story. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure serving you at the highest level. As I always say, everybody, channel your inner Rocky. DM me to write your new story on the Write Your Own Story course. Peace out.